What are the must-try foods in Scotland? What on earth is haggis? I'm Pippa and I'm in Scotland. And today we're going to talk you through the classics. Everything from haggis, Scottish seafood, maybe a sweet treat or two, and a dram of whiskey to finish off the day. Shall I actually open the door? Our first spot of the day, a Scottish pub for some of the classics. Let's go in. So here it is, the main event, Scotland's national dish, haggis, neeps and tatties. So what does this dish entail? Obviously, tatties, potatoes, neeps, turnips, and haggis. Do I want to tell you what's in haggis? So it's made up of lamb offal. Think kidney, heart, lungs, traditionally encased in a lamb's stomach, but not so much these days. And also mixed in with oats, different spices. Every recipe is a little bit different. You'll find it particularly a lot in Scotland around the 25th of January, which is Burns Night, when we will enjoy our national dish. And I like it finished off with a little bit of whiskey sauce. Sandra. Now look at this. This is what you'll find in a good traditional Scottish restaurant menu. Haggis in lots of different forms. So here in particular today, we have the haggis and Lorne bridies. So that's haggis with Lorne sausage in a little kind of pastry. We've got the haggis stack, which is a smaller version of the traditional haggis, neeps and tatties with a whiskey sauce. And then these, what I'm most excited about, the haggis loaded fries. So what makes up a full Scottish breakfast? Well, there's a few components which are the same as a full English breakfast. We've got the back bacon, fried egg, bit of toast, baked beans. But the difference here is square sausage, also known as a Lorne sausage. This is a beef sausage. How many times can I say sausage? And then we have black pudding, not found in all English breakfasts. One of my favourite parts of a Scottish breakfast. And then haggis. And then also another point of difference is the tatty scone here, also known as a potato scone. This one's nice and golden. You need to look for that for a good Scottish breakfast. Full on bread sauce. When you're trying a tatty scone, you really need to look out for the golden, crispy edges. Get ready for the crisp. Another key component of a full Scottish is the black pudding. It's kind of like a blood sausage, you could say. I think the best one you can find is up in Stornoway in the Outer Hebrides. It's from this butcher, which is locally known as Charlie Barley. I would recommend if you're in the area. It's a little bit crumbly, but you can see that it's gone kind of nice and dark when it's been fried. One of my favourite parts. Actually, you know what black pudding is also really good with? Scallops. You can find that in a lot of restaurants as well, kind of black pudding, scallops and peas is quite a classic combination. So there you go. There are two of my iconic must-try Scottish dishes, a Scottish full breakfast and haggis in multiple forms. Next up, we're sampling some Scottish seafood here at Dulce in Leith. Now, Scotland is well known worldwide for its seafood, so let's try some. You can tell we're in the right place by the creels. And now for the main event. Gotta be careful, I'm wearing a white t-shirt here. We have seafood from all four corners of Scotland. I have taken some time to memorize it. So we have Orkney scallops, St Abbs lobsters, Cumbria oysters, Tarbot crab, Shetland mussels, Crail langoustines, and I think that might be it. Ready? Oh yeah. All drenched in a harissa butter. Now I'm most looking forward to the St Abbs grilled lobster. If you didn't know, St Abbs is actually twinned as New Asgard from the Marvel franchise. It's a beautiful little fishing village in the borders. And here we have some mussels from the Shetland Islands, which are way up in the north of Scotland, very well known for their Viking history and up Hellier up there. The way I eat a mussel is you use one as a little pincer to easily, or not so easily, pick out that. They're really smoky. You can really get the grill flavor from there. We're gonna crack into this crab claw here. It's always a bit of a messy business doing this. These crabs are from Tarbet on the west coast. Watch out. It's a bit of an activity food, I like to call it. Cheers. Now this is the white meat of the crab as well, which is a bit more delicate in flavour. You also have the brown meat, which is not on this dish, but that's a lot richer. If you love seafood and you're coming to Scotland, I would very much recommend a trip to one of our islands. My personal favourite is Mull, which is on the west coast near Oban, and there they even have a mussels honesty box. And an honesty box, I just put a bit of mussel in my hair there. Now, what I'm most looking forward to, the lobster. This is also drenched in harissa butter as well. It's so buttery and rich, even more buttery from the harissa butter. And these langoustines here, they're from Crail in the East Nook of Fife, one of my favourite parts of Scotland to hop from little coastal village to coastal village with beautiful beaches in between. Next up, we've got the Arbroath Smoky. Now, they're in croquette form here, but usually it's smoked haddock, it's smoked bone-in, skin-on from Arbroath, which is on the east coast of Scotland, and they're known worldwide. There's even a stall in Borough Market that sells them. I've been told by the chefs that this is to be eaten in one, so bottoms up. There's a cheddar custard on top of that. Goes so well with the smoked fish and the potato and the croquette. I ran out of air. We're finishing off our Scottish feast at Cafe Carlton at the top of Carlton Hill with some beautiful views. Let's go. Oh, it's a push. So here is Cranachan. It's a traditional Scottish dessert. You'll usually be eating this on Burns Night after the Haggis, the main event. It's made up of a whiskey cream, raspberry, oats, and a little bit of honey on top. This is a bit more of a modern take on it here because we've got some red vein sorrel, and these little oaty clusters are kind of like a flapjack. So what makes Cranachan particularly Scottish? Well, it's the whiskey cream. This one is made with a Herach, which is from the Isle of Harris distillery out in the Outer Hebrides. It's a little bit peaty, but a delicious dram as well. Okay, here we go, let's dig in. You gotta get a bit of everything. Raspberry, whiskey cream, that oaty flapjack as well. Cheers. Really well balanced. The tanginess from the raspberries and the kind of richness from the oaty flapjack makes for a really satisfying dessert. And what other way to end a Scottish feast than with cheese and oatcakes? Now, oatcakes, if you don't know, they're kind of like a rough cracker made from oats. They're crumbly, quite dry, so they go really well with the cheese. This is a clava brie from Connaught Highland Dairy, which is just between Inverness and Nairn. One of my favourite Scottish cheeses, actually. Here we've got a damson chutney. It's like a small plum. It's quite tart. Go really well with the creamy brie. Now, obviously, brie is traditionally a French cheese, but we've got a great cheese baking culture here in Scotland. Cheers. What a perfect way to end a Scottish feast. Oatcakes, cheese, and a beautiful Scottish view. Our last stop of the day, and a Scottish feast wouldn't be complete without a wee dram. We're here at Chuchter's Landing down in Leith on the shore. Let's see what the whiskey selection is. And how are you meant to pick your whiskey based on all the ones on offer? Well, at Chuchter's they've got the Hoop of Destiny, so you throw it and whatever bottle it lands on is the one you get to try. Okay, no. It's a gin.
It's an alcohol-free tinto.
Oh no! Okay, I've got a good feeling at attempt number 15 of this.
Yay! Fantastic. Absolute classic.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Thought we were done with eating. Think again, let me introduce you to Stovies. In here, it's basically the best bit of all the leftovers. You've got potatoes, leftover meat, bit of gravy, all into this delicious little stew. Ooh. That'll warm you. No, it's fine, it's fine. The best Stovies are served late in the night, usually at like a wedding or a hogmanay to keep you going till morning. So when you come to Scotland, you need to make sure you're hunting down 3 things: haggis, neats and tatties, Cranachan, and some delicious Scottish seafood. Flange of that.